What's good, family? It's your boy Jerome back at you again. I'm gonna call this video current events, man. Let's talk about some things happening right now. Got a lot going on, man. A lot going on. We getting closer to this October 31st, Halloween, Hallows Eve. A lot of these truther channels are talking about this event called the October Surprise. You know, right before we get closer to this election date. You know, it's a lot of theories going on. They saying be prepared for blackouts. And talking about the food shortages and things of that nature. And my message is, I think everyone needs to purge themselves of bad energies. You know, get the food out of your system that you don't need, because when shit hit the fan, you know, it's not gonna be food that you're gonna need. You're gonna need to have, you know, storage amount. You're gonna need to prep and have your little bug out stuff or whatever. But make sure you got plenty of water. That would be my advice. And you never know what's coming down the line soon. You know, the closer we get to the end of this year. But like I said, a lot of these truther channels, these white boys, you know, they worried about the economy. Me personally, I don't give a fuck about the economy. You know, this whole capitalistic slavery system, money, all it does is keep you entrapped. It keeps your mind not focused on your spirituality. And you like a hamster just running in a circle, man, trying to make ends meet, you know, whatever that means. Just trying to keep up with the Joneses and all that shit. Like I said, man, it's right now in my life, it's all about spirituality and bringing that energy down into the physical, those celestial energies. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff going on in the conscious community also. I noticed Brother Panic got exposed, man, by like 2 or 3 cats. Him and Brother Rich, those conscious dudes in New York. I always felt like those cats be spoon feeding their followers, man. Everybody got a Patreon, man, trying to make a buck off of whatever. I'm not saying you don't need to make your money, but a lot of those channels, man, they overcharge you for most of that shit. You can get it out of a book. Most of the knowledge that they feeding, like for instance, the Brother Rich latest video was about meditation with Brother Panic. And Brother Panic was talking about the 7 chakras, but he never really, like I say, it was an hour snippet of a lecture that was the full lecture is on Patreon on Black Magic's Brother Rich's Patreon account. The full lecture is on his account. But he never really gave you any knowledge, you know. He didn't really give you anything. And that's what, you know, I don't know, man. I just shake my head at those dudes, man. I just look at it like these dudes, all these years on YouTube, man, and shit is about to hit the fan. You know, these Archons and Dracos and all these entities, man, they about to make their move. They gonna start making some of their strong moves on the population as far as, you know, this vaccine shit, lockdowns, the blackouts, food shortages. And like I said, the food shortages, that shit is real, man. You know, they already inflate. It's hyperinflation going on with the dollar, and people need to be prepared. You know, just be stored up on, you know, your basic goods. things you're gonna need in your home and stuff, survival goods and whatnot, even to protect yourself. Um, Brother Panic, I still like the dude, but I learned some stuff recently because he got exposed, man, really bad. Because one brother said they got a channel from Bobby Hemmett that said Brother Panic was he pretty much like a gatekeeper to the conscious community. Um, it makes me want to do a thorough video about what you call targeted individuals. That phenomenon has been going on for a long time in the so-called conscious community. Just been going on, period, amongst the indigenous people, our people, black people. It's been going on with us, people being targeted and whatnot. And I'm gonna make that a separate video, but back to my current events. Um, I think, like I said, people need to really focus on their spirituality, focus on their breathing, and learn how to meditate. Because I hear a lot of these conscious dudes talk about breathing, and they don't even. It's like, I don't know, man. They don't give details, and it's sad because we at the end of the road. We at the end of this cycle, and it's like now people want to start giving out a little bit more information on things that a lot of people need, you know. Um, my let me pause it. I'm back. I had to answer a call. What was I talking about? Uh, yeah, about this whole pandemic, this whole lockdown shit going on. I think I think they were trying to. I think they're putting everybody back to sleep by trying to open everything up. That's why they was trying to open the schools up and whatnot. They're trying to put you back to sleep and make you think everything's going back to normal, but it ain't no such thing as normal anymore. Um, we need to be focused on getting our powers back, getting our spirituality back, and just recognizing the agents out here, man. Because I hear like some of the individuals I listen to, they'll say like, oh, when when we all wake up out of this so-called virus or this spell that's on us, everybody's gonna wake up and be better and all that shit. I'm like, I disagree with that. Cause some of us been woke for years, man. It's just you've been battling your whole life to figure out this shit. Everybody ain't sleep out here, you know. So when I hear these so called teachers or whatever you want to call these motherfuckers, these preachers or whatever, when I hear these cats say, "Oh, everybody's gonna wake up and we all gonna we all gonna be free and go attack the orcs and all that crazy shit," I disagree with that too, to a degree, because my thing is this, man. I see a lot of us selling out, man. I just seen us sell out. We have so many of our people that gave away their souls to this system. And I ain't just talking about celebrities. I'm talking about the gatekeepers, man. I'm talking about these institutions, these fraternities and shit. All of these groups like the Boule and these conscious communities. You got a lot of agents out here, man. Like, people thought COINTELPRO went away. That shit didn't go away. COINTELPRO is still around. It's alive and strong, man. Like, you can see this shit on the internet when you watching certain YouTubers. Um, so this whole thing about we gonna wake up and we're all gonna just take out the orcs, man. What about all the fucking sellouts, man? What about all the devils, the black devils, man, that kept us in this bondage? You really think I'm worried about a fucking orc that can barely take the fucking sunlight? You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that's what I'm worried about? What about all of those individuals in the shadows that look just like me and you that fucking they act like they on your side, but they part of the fucking agency, you know? I call them psyop niggas. Cause I think a lot of these motherfuckers is getting exposed, man. Like, I don't even look at Brother Panic the same way, considering how he just kind of just disappeared on Bobby Hemmett when he had his stroke. Cause Bobby Hemmett pretty much raised this nigga up, and then he kind of just ducked out after Bobby Hemmett went away because of the stroke. I'm not gonna say Brother Panic's an agent. He's done a lot for the conscious community. But like I say, man, I just be side eyeing and looking at a lot of characters. I look at a lot of these dudes different now as we approach the end of this cycle. And like I said, these are just random thoughts on current events, and just looking at this conscious community, man. I just look at a lot of things different because, you know, this so-called war on the orcs and all this shit, man. Yeah, that shit gonna get popping, but it's not gonna be just no motherfucking orcs getting taken care of. We got a lot of fucking traitors out here. A lot of fucking agents out here too. You know. And these are just my random thoughts on it. You know, you can disagree with it, whatever. These are my thoughts. This is my opinion. And this is just how I see it. But these truthers, these white boys, you know, they keep saying, you know, it's an October surprise coming. You know, some going down, and you keep hearing about that late October or mid to early November. You know, just gotta be ready, man. Stay ready, you won't have to never get ready. So that's my little take right now. But I want to talk about meditation and the different levels of meditation, because I'm that makes me, all of the great conscious teachers of the past and even the new ones now, they will not tell their followers. All of these people that's genuinely looking for some knowledge, and these people won't give them the basics, which is meditation. But they won't give you the science behind what really is meditation and how to do it, how to breathe, how to switch off the beta conscious, how to get into the alpha conscious, how to get into theta conscious, how to get into delta conscious, the gamma conscious. It's different forms of consciousness when you learn how to meditate, how to turn those switches off and on. When you got these people that say, oh, you need to go into meditation, linking to this, linking to that shit, linking to this, but they won't give you details, you know. And then they profess to be they profess themselves some deity, or they profess themselves to be your teacher or some shit, but they won't really teach you anything. But like I said, these are my random thoughts. And like I said, man, people need to purge their body of all these impurities. Try to fast for the next few days, weeks, or whatever. Get your breathing game up. And those are my little random thoughts for now. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll be back.